They say if you're good at doing something, never do it for free. Well, truth be told, I'm not very good at doing this, so I'm going to give you what I know for free. This is about wiring my Gen 3 Coyote motor here. I understand why people shy away from Coyote swaps. Nobody wants to give up information on it. Nobody wants to show you how to wire it, how to do anything with the damn things. So I've got enough wiring here. Enough diagrams as well. I'm going through all this, trying to figure this out. So follow along if you want. Prove me wrong if you want. I'm up for learning more. If you've got a better way to do it and want to share it, do it. Instead of everybody making $1,000 on modifying a stock harness, show us how to do it. You got all the LS guys going, yeah, you hook up all these wires. This has got to be ignition, constant power and ground, and turn your key to it. So throw fuel at it, whatever. Show us how to do it with a Coyote. So up to this point, I've got a couple of bus bars, positive, negative, hook them up. I bought a fuse panel with relays in it. So it's got 11 fuses in it, 6 of which are for the relays. 5 are separate. It'd be a constant power. I've got a couple of them going out. We'll address that in a second. Bought an OBD2 pigtail. It's just all off Amazon. So all this, so these 2 bus bars, the switch box, or the fuse box, and the OBD2 port on Amazon, this is Canadian dollars, was $112 after tax. What I started with was an F-150 wire harness with from a 5-liter, from the same truck the engine came out of. I bought it all as a package. No transmission, as I'm going manual, but this is set up for automatic, so I got to change a couple things there. I've got the harness coming from the alternator for the battery cables, everything else. And where are we here? This harness here, that plug there. That one's going to have a lot of your powers for your charging, your AC, a lot of other stuff I'm not going to need. So I'm leaving this just the way it is, but the other end of it up here, I've trimmed down a whole bunch. So this is also going to go to the alternator, which is tucked way over there. I'm not 100% sure on what's going on with all of that yet. I'll get there when I get there, but for now, follow along for a bit. So I've got the throttle body working. I've got the OBD2 port working. It communicates with the torque app. The throttle pedal works. This is a throttle pedal from a 2014 Mustang. So the pedal and the pigtail. Colors are all the same. For that, it works. Now, it works on the stand exact same as this pedal that came out of the F-150. So there's just, the size difference is huge. And it's going in my 87 Ranger. So size is crucial because space is at a premium. So we'll drop that down there. That's got the adjustable foot pedal cable on and everything else. But anyhow, so all these wires, they come out of your body pigtail for the throttle pedal. There's 6 wires in here. And yeah, I mean, I had to extend the wires, so I've got them all loomed up, and they hook into the pedal. Easy. You just got to find out which wires they are in here, and that's where having the wiring diagram is crucial. So yeah, I've got a bunch of extra wires that are not hooked up yet. Some are not important because they go to the transmission. What is important is this here. That one there is going to go to the engine side of the harness. Right here. And it's got powers on there for coil, for direct injection, for there's something else here. Oxygen sensor power, I believe. A couple others too. So there's only 6 wires in this thing that are actually terminated. The other is your transmission harness, and for me, I was able to delete a lot of these wires because I simply don't need them with a manual transmission. There will be a couple I need that I'm hoping are going to play nice to try and hook a vehicle speed sensor up to possibly an output shaft speed sensor rather. But this really so far isn't that difficult. So you got a couple of grounds, and you're going to have to find them in this harness between all these harnesses. And this is extra stuff. It goes to the dash and a body control module and stuff like that that I don't think I really need. There's another one. 10R80 15 amp fuse. I don't have a 10R80. I'm going T56. This one I'm still not 100% sure on, and it says wake up. So pin 7 says wake up, and that's all it's labeled. I'm guessing it comes from another control module. But that being said, I've got 2 constant powers. One goes to the OBD2 port, the other one goes to the PCM pin 60. So that's going to be a constant power. That line goes right from here all the way up to here, hot at all times. On the other side of this, we've got coil power, oil pressure solenoid. I got to take care of that yet. I haven't looked too much into that. And O2 UEGO, universal exhaust gas sensor. So we've got that. So all of these are going to and a VREF line, V power, sorry. So that's a 12 volt switched power, and it comes right to pins 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 are switched power, and that's your V power to the computer. You've got pin 13, which is ISPR. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but it comes right up to here and right over. And we're going to the battery junction box. We're hot when run and start. So that's easy enough. Hook that to your accessory, I guess. We've got pin 16, which is also a V power, and that'll go over. That comes over to, where are we? 16. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 16 gray and blue. That one comes way over here and up to gray and blue as well. So that hooks into 1 and 2. Pin 22 says start. Goes to your starter and charging system, and I'm gonna say that's going to be hooked up to your starting system when you hit your key. 43 is a signal return. You're going to want to keep track of them. Pretty important. 49 is engine start signal as well. I'm going to guess that goes up to here. I haven't tried starting it, so this is where I am with that. We'll also go to your OBD2 ports. So again, going back to this little guy that I bought on Amazon, it was 18 bucks Canadian. What you need for what I found is 4 and 5, pins 4 and 5 on this pin. They will go to ground. One is a ground, one is a signal return, which essentially goes to ground, and it even says Left side of ground, or left side of dash, and it's ground. This one says center of dash and also a ground. 6 and 14 are your CAN wires that come down to, where are we here? Number 12 on that one, and let's find the other one. Number 27 on this particular model. This is a 2018 or 2019 F-150, so you know you're going to have to find out exactly what does what, but I think the Mustangs are the same for the same years. So 14 and 16 are your CAN wires. 6 and 14 are your CAN wires, and 16 is a constant power, just to power up a OBD2 reader or whatever you're plugging into it. But here's what I got anyway so far. If you haven't seen my short, I'll insert a clip of that video too with the throttle body opening and closing. I've got the intake air temp and the coolant temp reading accurately. I can't go a whole lot further with this engine sitting on the stand, but sorting out wires here, and I'm calling out the Coyote community now. We need to get this out there. You know, instead of spending $2,700 US on a controls pack, or $1,400 just for the two harnesses that plug into your transmission and your body power. You know, what else are we gonna do? Let's get this done a little more thrifty and put a beating on some other people. I get it, they have businesses to run, and you know, like I said, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. But I'm out here and I'm doing it for as cheap as I can. So if you've made it this far and you're still watching and you're still interested in what I'm doing, I think Napa is able to get you some of these diagrams. Are from Pro Demand. I think you can go into your Napa and you can probably get them there. Yeah, I've been searching, and you cannot find anything for wiring a Coyote, whether it's Gen 1, 2, or 3. I'm working on a Gen 3 here, and I want to get more information out there than what's available. So, as always, you figure it out your own way.